It worked. You were right.
Mike's Fibonacci.
I literally just went back and checked what you said, and you were like, I understand the Eels sequence of events, and they are going to win this weekend. And they did.
They did.
And I wrote it down.
Hot tip this week.
They won.
Hot tip. Never tip the Eels to win 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
you get
God,
in
no.
and you get the fuck out.
I don't even know who they're versing. They're versing an underdone Dolphins. We'll get to that.
Doesn't matter.
You're so desperate to intro us sometimes, Ben. Do you want to intro us?
Yeah.
Dude, I am going through the fucking motions. Hey, I'll tell you what.
What happened? Did you kiss another coworker today?
Yeah, what happened there?
What happened? Why are you in the motions?
Yeah.
You don't know if she watches this, by the way.
She might.
She probably doesn't.
I doubt it.
Did you tell her about it?
Almost certainly doesn't. What?
Dude, we've been doing this 3 years. Not a single one of my coworkers know I do this, and we have a work footy tipping comp. You know.
Mm.
Right.
How are
and
you
know
telling
what?
women you kiss
It's
once?
none of their fucking business.
It's none of their business because they would just laugh at me and be like, "You've come last every year in the tipping comp." And I go, "No, yeah, no, it's kind of a joke, kind of a running
Yeah,
gag."
just be like, "Oi, are you a YouTube star? Where's your Bugatti?"
Well, I mean, as we know, Mike, that the more you know about footy, the worse you are at tipping. So maybe you're a genius.
I don't think so. I don't get that vibe out of myself.
Is that why Tristan's pretty good at tipping?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a goddamn clue. Yeah,
that's why you're good at tipping, Ben.
There's always outliers.
What do you got there?
This is ginger ale and whiskey.
How did you feel about that on the weekend? How did you feel about that game?
Oh, fuck. I mean, it was really hard to dissociate from being a Titans fan watching.
You shouldn't have reassociated. Yeah.
It was really hard to watch because they weren't playing particularly well, but man, they were fucking holding on. My God, the defense was incredible. Yeah. The amount of repeat sets and so many repeat sets on fourth tackle. Then they give away a penalty, which is their own fault. But then they defend it. They scored more tries.
They've defended so well, but they rack a discipline.
They rack serious discipline.
And they need to get that in order. And then that's fine. We're fine. We're done.
Yeah. You know? I spent the entire game trying not to care. But that when Brian Kelly slotted that conversion from the sideline, his first ever made conversion in his career, it was incredible.
Dude, he's 100%. He's 100% kicking strike rate. Like, that's great.
No, he lost. He missed one earlier from the same spot.
I wasn't watching that. I guess.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It was the one of the two Karan Pereira tries he scored. But yeah, man, the fact that they didn't clinch it I don't think they deserved to win. I thought Raiders played really well. Fogarty played out of his fucking mind.
Fogarty was so good.
But it would be really nice if they won.
Like I said, so poetic that it was Fogarty that got the field goal, the guy that we let go to replace with a man who didn't make the team this weekend. So you know what? Hey, what can you do? Huh?
What can you do? Fogarty, he's not good. It's not good, apparently.
He's no good. He's not worth it. I would pay Fogarty $1 million probably to come back. What about you? $1 million's probably much. 800K. I think it's what he's on.
I think. Ooh, is he worth 800? He's worth 800K to the Titans. That's for sure.
Let me see what he's on. Welcome to another episode of Just a Tip. I'm your host, Mike. Join with me, as always, I've got myself a sneaky little, cheeky little, sexy little Matt. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I got no fantastic intro this week.
Oh,
you got something for me?
No,
I'm just...
No.
Yeah.
Teams, hang on. Canberra Raiders squad. Jamal. Current squad, Jamal Fogarty. Fuck me. Doesn't say how much he's on. But if Nick Chotrich is on 650, he's got to be more than that. Chotty's not even making the side. Allegedly.
Yeah, Chotrix will be leaving that team when his deal is up. I know that.
And join with me, as always. His cum is more warhead, sour, grape flavored than cum. It's Benjamin.
Cherry. Man, I'm guppying. I've got jaw lock and full guppy right now.
That's good.
That's
good.
What's
the jaw lock from?
The sour.
Oh, okay. And the gup?
The gup is all... Have you never had like a candy, like a Zappo, and you just juiced? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've juiced before, but like, have you guys ever been able to do it on command?
Are they?
Like, remember there was
Yeah.
always that cut in high school that could do that?
But is it
No.
is it glands that are squirting, or is it like compaction of spit?
I don't know. I think it's glands. I think it's glandular.
Glands, like basically they're squirting.
A glandular
Mouth
squirt.
squirting.
Why have I got
These
the
are
current
great. They should sell
rated
these in
stuff?
Australia, dude. Sour cherry warhead gel.
They should. It's probably not legal in Australia.
I can't look at it just doing such damage to your face.
How was your week, Benny? How was your week?
Like WEAK or WEEK?
EEK.
7 days.
You're low end, bro. You're going through the motion.
He's
You
also
are.
trying not to disclose anything personal about himself.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
really, what Ben doesn't realize is that is the most entertaining thing about this channel.
It's your
We
personal details. Yeah.
We anytime that we divulge anything about our personal lives, it's more interesting than the footy tips.
Absolutely. So what do you got? Who'd you kiss today?
No butt fucking nutsuck.
Yep, nice.
All right. That's good. That's good stuff. Hang on. Wait 1 second. Let me just.
Would you rather get butt fucked or give a nutsuck?
Nut suck, I think.
Yeah, I'd rather suck a nut. I think that'd be less damage to my body.
Depend.
Yeah.
Depend on who
But
it
to
is.
be fair, like you've seen the circumference, the diameter of your big shits, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you can fit something that big out of your butt, can you fit something that big in your butt?
I feel like a shit is soft though, and like a cock is hard, and it's going in and not just coming out. It's not like
But
an out.
a shit is as thick as like a flaccid cock or a semi.
Think about how like squeezing out toothpaste, how easy that is, and then putting the toothpaste back in the tube. No, it's not shit. It's a cock.
Ben, are you trying to tell us that you like getting pegged, or you're interested in getting a pegging? It sounds like
he's definitely pegged.
Change the topic. Let's get to what we're really here for. I've never been
wrap
pegged.
that.
it's just about to get good.
Are you not even peg curious?
I have never been pegged.
It sounds like that you would prefer to get butt fucked than suck a nut. That's all. I'm just connecting the dots here.
Well, I would rather fuck a butt than suck a nut and get butt fucked.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
All right.
Or no, out of those 4, if I could do it to 4, I would rather get my nut sucked, fuck a butt, suck a nut,
Come in a bucket.
and get fucked in the butt.
All right.
This
Matt,
is
pick a
good
number
stuff.
between 1 and 4.
Ooh, I will take 4.
We have got
3.
Des Hasler. We'll get to 3. We got Des Hasler versus Ricky Stewart. A heated exchange within the tunnel. Did you hear about this?
I did hear about this. Yes.
Someone told someone "fuck you," which I think is fine amongst friends. I was thinking about it, and it's like, oh, coach is saying "fuck you," but I think they're old time mates, and I've said way worse things to Ben than "fuck you."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been on tour with each other when they used to be players of the Kangaroos. So, yeah, allegedly the reports are is that Des Hasler had his press conference, which, as we know, he went in there and he accused the refs of having a bad performance. Some of the things he said was true. A lot of the stuff is maybe just him trying to get a little bit extra next week. Then allegedly he goes to Ricky Stewart after the press conference, before Ricky's press conference, and tells him what he said in the press conference. And apparently Ricky took umbrage to it, which he tends to take umbrage to a lot of things.
Went full Rick Noble.
Yeah, and he had a disagreement, and then Ricky went in his press conference, and what he described Des as, he said he's on another planet. On another planet, which is not inaccurate.
Yeah, I mean,
Stuart Ricky is a better name than Ricky Stewart. He should.
Stewie Rick. Stu Rick.
Rick Stewart. Ricky. Stuart Ricky reminds me of like, who's somebody famous that ends in last name Ricky?
Ricky Martin.
That's the first name.
Rick
Well,
Sanchez.
Who Ricky?
let me ask you this though. Would you rather be coached by a Ricky or coached by a Stuart?
Ooh.
The Stuart, I think.
No, I think I'd rather be coached by a Ricky. Ricky's got a little bit more mongrel about him.
The Y
Down to
is
earth.
very pejorative-y.
Would you prefer a Y over an IE?
A Y is condescending, dude. Mikey, Matty.
I've got a
Papa.
I don't know how to describe it. Not a coworker, but a client of mine who, like, I work in conjunction with. She's not above me. I'm not above her. We are in conjunction with each other, but she hits me with a Mikey all
But
the
just
time.
through gender,
I'm like,
just through natural order, you're above.
Is it 2008? Do I have a huge fringe? Why are you calling me Mikey? I'm not. My name is Michael. Stop. Okay. But I can't because she pays me money.
What
Yeah.
about Mike, dude? Just go with Mike, because the
Mike,
Michael,
dude?
like you get the gist with the Mike. The ul is really just,
Yeah, I know. I like when Jess calls me Mike. I'm like, who the fuck is Mike? The
Mike.
fuck?
Michael's like Mike with a spoiler. You put a spoiler on your name, on the back of your name, and it's like, come on, dude, you don't need that. That's just a dick
is.
swing.
Pretty cool.
Makes you go faster.
Like, do I need the Jamin? Do I need the Jamin, or it's just fucking around, right? Just get straight
Depends.
to business, bam, done.
Yeah. Well, you can do what Mike does, and you can get your friends to call you Ben and your girlfriend to call you Michael. No, I mean Benjamin.
No.
What? Basically, the rule of thumb goes that for every additional syllable above one your first name has, your likelihood of being gay compounds.
Sorry. Say that
No.
again.
Also, when you
For
add a
every syllable
Y,
your name goes above
when you add a
one, your
Y
likelihood
at
of
the
gay
end-
compounds. I think he said so.
Okay.
yeah, it compounds, and when you add a Y, then that basically just like cubes the chances.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like
yeah.
a 3, like, are there any? There's no 3-syllable words. Oh yeah, Timothy. Like Timothy. That's
Hey,
gay.
you can't. Don't
Gay. If your name's Timothy, let us know in the comments.
Don't do it. What'd you call it? A butt chuck and fuck? Don't do that.
Was it a butt fucking nut suckles? That was good. I made that up.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. If any Timothys want to suck my nut, that's fine. The other bits of news that we're not going to get to is Joey Manu loves sushi. Congratulations to Joey Manu, who's going to Japanese Rugby Union at the end of the season. We thought it was crumpets, but it's actually sushi. Congrats. That'd be so much fun to be a young throbber and just play Japanese rugby for like millions of dollars and just be so far away from Sydney.
Laying that Jap horse.
Yeah.
Well, he has a family, but he's going to be basically a god over
Not
there.
for long. Yeah, for sure. And he's so tall as well.
Joseph Manu is a physical specimen, apparently getting over $1 million a year to play for the Toyota Verblets.
The
And we don't want
Verblets.
him.
The Verblets.
You know what they say? We have an expression at the Sydney Roosters.
Yeah.
Once you go, stay out.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
That's fair. He'll be back.
It is the ultimate betrayal.
I don't think so. I think there's more betrayal.
You know what
than
it
that
is? It's you've got a loyal wife. You're on some fucking business trip in God knows fuck where. Your colleague's looking good. You've had a few, after function bevies, a few canapes and a few too many champers, and you stumble back to her room, saying, "Oh, come in." Next thing you know, and you go home. You got to go home in 3 days, and you realise what you've done. And you go cap in hand, and you say, "Can I have my position back in the team?" And we basically point at the doggy door, get you to crawl through the doggy door, and then once you're through, you say, "Fuck off."
You're on one of like the great tangent nights of all time, hey?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, that was so. I'm still talking about Joey
Manu.
Manu, dude.
I think we've gone deeper than that.
I thought we were going to get a resolution to this story of a man cheating on his wife at a work function, but apparently not. sounds very specific, Ben.
think
Did you have
The
a
question is,
personal
do
experience?
most people that cheat, if we look at the numbers, do most people that cheat just get away with it? It's never mentioned about, and they just live with that guilt forever? Or do
Should we get the
they?
numbers? Where are the numbers in and around the Vegas numbers? Where are they?
What do you
Yeah, we
reckon?
probably got the numbers. Yeah.
Do you reckon the truth
I've got all these
always
Vegas
comes
numbers.
out?
I don't have any cheating numbers.
Matt, you're a smart guy. Does the truth come out more than it doesn't?
No, I would say the vast majority of the time the cheating does not come to light. That's my feeling. Yeah, there's a lot of good cheaters out there who are going about their business the smart way.
I'd
And
make
they-
such a good cheater, dude.
but
if
the
you're
longer-
my
the longer
wife,
you
you'd
do
never
it-
find out.
The longer you cheat, the more chances there are for someone to find out.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Good cheaters, and then have Ricky Stewart in the thumbnail. I think.
Quick hypothetical. You're
Can we save it?
you're cheating on your wife, right? You're cheating on your wife, and
Mhm.
you tell her you're going out of town, right?
Mhm.
Going out of town for the weekend, but you're hooking up with your mistress, and you go to somewhere where you think she won't be. You go to a mall or a boat show or something at the other end of town. Not going to be there. You're walking around
Why
with
would
your
she be at the boat
mistress.
show?
That's right. Why would she be at the boat show?
Very
You
specific
walk
again.
past, hand in hand, your missus with your mistress, and she sees you, and you're in this moment. What do you do? Do you just be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, do you pretend your wife's not your wife or your mistress? You're like, what do you do?
Yeah. Can I answer that?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, please.
Actually, before I say this, does my mistress know that I have a wife, or is she unaware as well?
Both of them are unaware, and
Mm.
your wife hasn't actually seen you holding hands with this chick.
Okay,
You're just
gotcha.
together.
And do I love my wife in this situation?
You love your wife, but you're a guy.
I think at this point the jig is up.
It's time to come clean.
Yeah, I reckon you come clean, and whatever happens.
In the middle of the boat show.
No, you take him to a hallway. Take him
In the middle
outside
of
the
the
boat show.
Hanoi boat show, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. You take him out to the docks, and then you say, "Listen, guys, I've been fucking around with both of you. You just come clean as a man. If you lose him, you lose him, and then you just hit the market again." It sounds cold, but
I would try
face
and
the
be
music.
like, yo, like, fight for me, hey.
Strange shit. Turn them
Fight for
against
me.
each other. You want to know
That's
what I would do?
Yeah, Mike.
Can you hear this?
Not really. No, can't hear it.
Really? Not at all?
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You should probably stop playing it. We might get copyrighted.
Giving her an extra key.
Man,
If
like,
I
why
knew
doesn't...
she'd be at the boat show, I never would have left.
Did you ever, either of you boys ever figure out that song I was trying to figure out a couple of weeks ago?
No.
No. Oh my God. But yeah, shout out to Joseph Manu. Wish him all the best.
Yeah, and
Fuck
Lomax
off,
and
Joe.
Schuster.
Bye.
All right. Let's see what we all did last
I don't
week.
like that. They should get rid of
And,
him now, because once you've signed something else, your heart's not in it anymore.
Oh, speaking of your heart not being in it, Benjamin, you took the Knights last week. I thought you were on the Bows.
No, it was never Bo.
Yeah,
Never
no,
vote?
I remember on the potty last week he said I'm going to support the red, white, and blue team. So he didn't actually put in a tip.
That's good. Matt, good call taking the Chocobos.
I flipped. I was on the Knights and I flipped 10 minutes before the game at the advice of my grandma. She said she had a feeling,
Okay.
and she
all right,
was
well,
damn right.
If Nonna has a feeling, you let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kathy.
We were all on the Storm, literally everybody in our comp. Fuck, that was close. $6.20
Yes, it
the
was.
Dogs were paying.
was
That was a
close.
great game as well. Holy shit. I said it in the group chat, but like those Storm players, when the whistle sounded, like the end of the game, they were all looking around at each other. And Christian Welch gave a look. He looked at someone else and he was like,
Yeah, we're in trouble.
shit, bro, that was close and we are fucked.
Yeah.
Bellamy, I think, stormed out with 10 minutes left to go, and they got a try. He didn't see it. Sucks to be the Storm this week. They're probably getting fucking pounded into the earth. We're all on the Bronchies. Actually, no, Benjamin, you took the Finns. Finny boy. I think Broncos have a 100% strike rate at Suncorp against the Finns now, right?
Even the tipping
Yeah.
comp leader has a lapse in judgment sometimes.
Well, I don't know how you would know that because you never lead. We were all on the Waz.
Who's leading the comp, bro?
Who's leading the comp right now? Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. Sorry, I don't look at that. I'm tipping my own game. I'm tipping my own race.
It's much
we're all
easier
on
at
the
the top
Waz.
of the mountain to look down.
Yeah. You took the Unagi against the Cowboys. Well done. Fibonacci
The
sequence.
Anunnakis.
The Unagi is eel. Japanese for eagle.
The Anunnakis, that'd be a good team.
We were all on the Sharks, who I'm pretty sure won, right?
They did.
They beat the Bunnies. Jason Demetrio keeps his job for another week. Lucky him. Benjamin, you took the Dragons. Everybody, the other two of us were on the Tigers. That wasn't even close, that game. I think I turned that game off, actually. And Raiders, we were all on the Raiders. Titans made them work for it, though. Holy shit, would I have been happy if the Titans won that game. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Happy
No
to
one's
throw
got-
away that tip.
No one's got a perfect round this year. Not yet. It's coming. I feel like we're
It'll
right
be
for
me.
it. I don't know about that. Have you ever gotten a perfect round?
I invented perfect rounds.
Sweet. Should we tip?
I can tip.
Good tip. Benny?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Excuse me. I know I said I wasn't going to drink before I did these things, but I had 2 pints down the pub before this. I got an RDO tomorrow. It's a long story.
Ooh.
I had to fight
Ooh.
for it. But I won the
Yeah.
fight.
Oh, you
Roosters,
got to drink driving.
I did drink drive, but it wasn't far. Roosters versus, don't drink and drive, kids. Any kids watching this, don't do it. Adults
But
are
if you
fine.
do, you got to drive and drink. Not
2
drink.
pints and half a pizza, I think is fine. And a walk around the block. We have got the Roosters versus the Melbourne Storm at Trellianz Stadium. Roosters are paying $1.92 and the Storm $1.91. This one's pretty fucking close. Looking at these teams, Satili Tupanua has been benched finally, or is he injured, Matt?
I think he got concussed last
I
week. He's
think
probably
got
out because of
concussed.
that.
Should be benched anyway. I'm looking at these teams. I think the Melbourne Storm get pumped this week at training. I think they don't want to disappoint their father again. All boys on deck. I'm going to take the Storm here. I'm going to take the Storm by 1-12. Matthew, you.
Yeah. Tough one to tip. The Storm have won their last 3 games against the Roosters, but Roosters get Tedesco back from concussion. Baby Wizard Sam Walker is lurking in the reserves. So are you going to say, Mike?
Oh, Tedesco is shit. Sorry.
Hey. Nah. So Manu goes back to center.
How dare you? How dare you? You know, there's people that take a lot of pride in those jerseys. They went to war.
You know what it is, I think. My microphone. Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Okay. The Storm lose Kamakamitha to injury, but Nelson Asafa Solomona plays his first game for the year in the starting side.
God, it's a satisfying name to say, dude.
It sure is. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
Solomona.
Yeah.
Like
I
all
think
the letters just roll so easily.
I think the Roosters can definitely win this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but they're just quite inconsistent. Team full of stars, but just can't seem to be consistent at all. I'll be going the Storm by 6 points.
Benjamin.
Well,
Benjamin.
You can have a team full of stars or a star full of teams. And we live on a star full of teams.
It's not
Is
possible.
Earth a star? Earth isn't a star, is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What are you saying?
Team of stars or a star of teams. This is a hard one, dude, because I tipped against them. That was a sign. Man, lock in the Bows. It's so much better to watch when I've tipped Bo and Bo win.
Put some money on him as well. Fucking triple down, bro.
Mm.
You know what? I've got about $85 just burning a hole in my sports bet account, just waiting.
Put $85 on the Bows.
Wouldn't be that game.
Wouldn't be that game, no. Against the Dogs. When are the Roosters versing the Dogs? Dogs are going to pump them. Next game we've got is on
We just
Friday
did
night.
2 weeks ago, bro.
Mm.
They did? No, I can't remember. I can't remember 2 weeks ago. Next game we've got is the Dragons versus the Wars. I feel like this is one of the games we're not going to spend a lot of time on this week, and the Dragons are potentially going to win. In saying that, though, I think it's probably Wars all the way for this one, right? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Who's in? Who's out? Jazz Tavanga is out. That doesn't mean much. Jack Bird is out. That means quite a bit. Who's playing in the centers then?
It'd be Lomax.
Lomax. Oh, yeah, he gets his wish.
Just make a wish.
Tupelotu comes onto the wing, right?
Yeah, it does for the Dragons, yeah.
Yeah, so he's in centers. He's getting that center money. So cringe. Zach Lomax is so cringe. Yeah. Benjamin, let's go reverse Fibonacci. Who you got? Dragons, Wars.
Wiseman. You're going to be a Wiseman, little boy.
Matthew, walk me through it.
Yeah, I mean, the Dragons had a good win last week, beating the Tigers, whereas the Warriors were arguably below their best early in that draw against Manly, but they came back. Were probably lucky to get to Golden Point. But I think they bounced back. I think the Warriors should win. They deserve to be favorites. I'll go Warriors by 12 points. But you are right. This is the kind of game where you're like, the Dragons win just randomly.
Yeah.
And you know, like,
we're more in tune with it now. I feel like I can feel it, you know?
Yeah.
It's also good to imagine, like, close your eyes, look at the time, the place where it is. Like, can you see? I can visualize St. George being like a Sunday afternoon winner, you know?
Yeah, this is
like
on Friday.
4 p.m. down, you know, and Cronulla vibes from that.
Wynn Stadium. Is Wynn Stadium the one I like? I think it is, right?
It's right on the beach, dude. It's the best stadium. They've got a hill as well. We should go one day just to sit on the grass.
We got to go to that stadium and sit on the grass.
Yeah.
Maybe Chocobos. Oh, it's not worth going all the way to Sydney for the Chocobos v the Dragons. We'd have to go Titans. I should do Magic Round there. Yeah, I'm going to take the Wars. I'm going to take the favourites on this one. Yeah. Good. Was good. Next game, we have got the Parramatta Eels versus the Dolphins. Dolphins have got a fuckload of people injured, right? Who is Try Fuller? Never heard of you. Max Plath, I think, makes his way back in, right? Oh, he was there last week. Valence Tafade? No, he's not. He's on the reserves. Fuck that. Need to get Big Val in there. Anthony Milford.
Just the tip hat.
Get it. Edric Lee is playing? No, reserves.
You gotta look at the 1 to 17, Michael.
I'm looking at the ins and the outs. Yeah, it's hard to go past the Eels here. What is it? It's like 1 win, 2 losses, 2 win, 3 losses, right? That's what the theory is.
Oh, I see. The Fibonacci?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fibonacci. Yeah, I think I'm going to follow the Fibonacci, and I'm going to take the Parramatta Eels here. I don't see how the Dolphins can win this with their underdone side. Matt, back to you.
Yeah, so the big loss here. Yeah, raise that head, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Raise that head. We don't see your face.
Backwards cap.
Yeah, backwards cap. The Finns lose the hammer, Hamiso, to a hamstring injury, which I think is the big blow. And they're still missing Flegler, who's been really good for them. Eels, I think they've got Blaise Lungi on the bench as a utility. But apart from that, I mean, they're basically the same. So these two teams, they've only met once, obviously. The hat's back. They've only ever met once, with the Eels beating the Finns 48-20 last season. I think with no hammer, no Flegler. This game's in Darwin, by the way. Parramatta take a home game up there once per year.
That's true.
I think the Eels go 2 straight wins. Eels by 12 points.
Yeah, That's fair. What do you think? What does the Eels Fibonacci sequence say
I'm
to you,
s-
Benjamin?
Oh man, I don't know. You've just convinced me to go Eels.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah, no, don't listen to us. Like,
Yeah,
the-
you're-
yeah.
you're
No,
the-
I don't
What's
put
the
any
sequence say?
confidence in the fins. I've got no sniffies. Oh, but the fib. All
No,
the
it's
fib indicators are telling me an Eels loss.
okay. They win. All right, I'm gonna get the Fibonacci sequence up here. If they win, and then in round 2 they should have lost. Yep, they lost against the Panthers. Round 3 they lose to Manly Sea Eagles. So that's one. Wait, what? They should have won that. They should win the next 2. If they win loss, then they should win the next 2. But they had the bye? No, they lose. They lose the next 2. So that means they win the next. Oh no, they lose to the Raiders and then they win. They're going to win again. They're going to win again this week, according to the Fibonacci.
Confirmed.
What are we talking about?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut all that.
Don't cut the burp, dude. Repeat the burp. Put it on a loop.
Yeah, I'm going to take, based on the Eels Fibonacci, I'm going to take the Eels this week and next week, and then they're going to lose the week after. Who have they got next week?
Don't know.
Oh, they got Manly next week at home. Yikes. Cool. Next game we've got. Did everybody tip? Everybody tipped, right?
Yeah. I think we're all taking the Eels. I think Ben's flipped.
We're all on the Eels.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
got the Schneider Panthers versus the West Tigers. I think another one we probably don't have to waste a lot of time on before I look at these team lists. Tigers have been good, but they went back down last week. Why is Sonny Luke out? Just for being shit? Nathan Cleary's not coming back. Stop looking at me while I flounder, Matt. Stop.
I just love how you like so carelessly throw out this player's shit. You're like a machine gun. Just it's gonna be a random player every now and again. I'm just like, oh, he doesn't like so and so. That's weird.
Dane Laurie, chef's kid, love him.
Yeah.
Clemmer, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley.
No.
Yeah, nah, Panth. Benjamin,
Pants.
Pants.
Matt, Pan?
Pants, yeah.
Well, one thing just to note. Obviously, I'm going to be tipping the Panthers because you'd be a fool if you didn't. But
not do it.
this game is at Carrington Park in Bathurst. And what happened at Carrington Park in Bathurst last year between the Panthers and the Tigers? The Tigers won.
Nobody knows, dude. It stays in Carrington Park.
Tigers
Yeah.
won. Is that enough for you to tip them?
No, absolutely not. I'm not a fool, but
It's like a different fullback and halves pairing from last year, right?
very different teams. I remember that game was like raining really heavily. The Tigers hadn't won a single game up until that point and then beat the Premiers. But this time, the Panthers, they've just come off their bye. Sorensen's back. Galvin's back for the Tigers, but that doesn't make a difference. Panthers win by 14 points, according to moi.
There's going to be a rectal flanging.
You reckon it's going to be inwards, outwards rectums?
Yeah, I think the Panthers are going to go up to the Tigers and say, "Would you rather suck a nut or get butt fucked?" But both. You're getting both today.
Suck a nut is not on the menu.
Yeah.
All right, next game. Oh wow, Titans are playing on Saturday. Who would have thought? That's rare, right?
Yeah, very strange. We've been going a lot of Sundays this year.
We're the Sunday poo slinger. Last Sunday was the worst poo slinger ever. Let me look at these teams. Actually, this is like the only game I care about this round. Philip Sami, fullback.
Philip Sami is fullback, not Brimson to fullback and Boyd back in the halves.
Fucks with it a little bit. I can understand Dez's thinking with this one. Let's not fuck with it. Let's leave it as it is because it almost worked. If it weren't for that Casey Badger, that Casey Badger, I'm gonna get her. It's the last thing I do. Philip Sami, what's his stats like at fullback?
I don't know if he's played many games there. I think he's going to be a sort of like a Jordan Rapana type fullback where he just runs the ball as hard as he fucking can and tries to tackle break. That's going to be his role. So I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on Brimson
Yeah.
and Foreign to do some creating. But I mean, who knows? It could work.
It's so hard, but I have it on good authority. But there are Manly colleagues of ours, peers, if you will,
Here's
who don't like the look of this game. Manly fans who are looking at this game and like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
Titans might get up here. Benjamin, who's getting up on this one?
The autoerotic asphyxiators.
The maroon colour boys.
How much would you pay for a ticket to this game, Benjamin?
Like negative
You
$100.
I couldn't buy you a ticket and say, come with me.
No, you'd need. If someone was like, you know what, come, you get free footy, beer, I'll buy some chips, and I'll give you $100. Come with me. I'd say, you know what, fine.
I'll give you $50 cash to come with me. Tickets are so expensive. I don't know if you've looked, Matt, but tickets are fucked. Like minimum $80 for a decent seat. And this ain't Suncorp.
Yeah,
Like,
I
there are
could
chips.
understand. I could understand them charging that if it was a premium sporting spectacle.
$97. Ugh.
For
To
what?
see-
A general admission.
An adult ticket. Yeah, in probably the best section. Section
the
22.
hot section.
Which 5:30 and might be direct sunlight in your face. Not worth.
And you can go down to Wynn Stadium, sit on the hill, have a fucking bucket of chips, and probably do it for under $25, I reckon.
I don't know, $25. That seems no.
Go
Yeah.
online, check the prices of the St.
All right.
George game.
Matt, tell me who's going to win this game while I check the prices.
Okay. Yes, it is true that this is a major danger game for the Manly Sea Eagles because the Titans are desperate. They are the only team without a win this year. Back at home, if they defend with the same mongrel as they did last week and just improve a bit in attack, give away some less penalties, they probably win this game. But it's hard
Based
not
on
to tip Manly.
what track record of winning would suggest that? They don't even know what a win feels
No,
like.
it's not about the track record. It's about the Fibonacci. The
The
Fibonacci it's trying to come back the other way. It's about to break through. It's going to happen eventually. Keeping that in mind, I'm still going to tip the Manly Sea Eagles because it's just better for my soul.
So what you're saying is that the Titans are basically like hit the maximum resistance level and they're going to bounce up.
Yeah, they're either going to bounce up or they're going to, like last week was them the best they could do and they're going to crumble and lose by 50.
Before the pitch.
I'm tipping neither of those things. I'm saying Manly Sea Eagles win by 1 point. Cherry Evans field goal, another heartbreaker. Basically, just the worst possible result for myself emotionally and Mike emotionally. Just like we get really, really close and we just lose. Also, Manly get a bunch of troops back: Lodge back, Garrick back, Saab, Nathan Brown.
I got to ask you a question, bro. Are you on like no bat or no cum? Like, can you jerk off as much as you want, but not
Just
like
no
nut?
cum?
Yeah.
You've done a thing, Matt. If I could interrupt his question in your answer, you've done a thing that he is pierced his skull. He cannot stop thinking about you and your masturbation schedule. That he's had to stop you mid-show to ask you about it. He thinks about it all the time, I'm sure.
See, here's the difference between you and I, Ben, is that when someone asks me a personal question on stream, I am happy to whore myself out for content. And let me answer your question, my friend. Your question is, you wanted to know what exactly I do.
I want to know, are you allowed to, with your regime, rub one out but not nut?
I try not to do that because it's just you're asking for danger. You know what I mean? Like you're flying too close to the sun. So
once you breach that line, sometimes there's no return.
Yeah, once you pop, it's hard not to stop. But yes,
the line's a real mental thing, dude. It's not a physical thing. It's all mental.
Yeah, it is. I like to, for those who are unaware, I like to put limits on myself. I don't like to masturbate as much these days because when you do masturbate, it's more special. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, rather than because I used to do it every day, and it was just like going to work. You know what I mean?
Draining.
It was like sneezing.
Yeah, it's
It's
like a
energy
ritual.
depleting.
Yeah, nowadays I like to, bank it up a bit, and then every now and again I'm like, you know what, I'll treat myself today, like doing something else that you might put off for a while and drink it on the weekend, or
Here's
whatever
a
it
free
might be.
business idea. It's like the occasional masturbator candle. So basically, it's a candle that's marketed at people like you that you only light during that special moment.
That'd be nice. I could go with a masturbating candle.
Masturbatory candle.
Yeah. How much do you think a ticket on the hill is, Matt?
Of Win Stadium?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess I'm guessing it's like a general admission. You kind of just go wherever.
It is. Yeah.
I would say
25.
I'll say 38.
That's a good guess, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 30 is my guess, and the tickets are $30.
Good guess, dude.
Yeah,
What?
that's very good.
Nice.
So I'm
that's a
closer,
good price.
technically.
I mean, you were close. I'll give you that. If we're doing what's that game show where you can't go over? Yeah, you won. $30 is a good price. If you get there early, which you know me. Next game we've got here is the Broncos v the Raiders. Broncos.
Boy, before we get there, Mike, just checking. Are you tipping Manly, or are you tipping the Titans?
Yeah, I can't. I'm the same as you.
Would you rather
do it. I will be cheering for the Titans, but I will be tipping Manly. Ben, we cannot get further sidetracked by your bullshittery. It's such bullshit, though.
Would you rather like come within like 10 seconds every time you fuck, or you can never come again?
Oh, this has fallen. That's what's happening. 10 seconds.
Never...
Give me 10 seconds. I can't.
That's really tough.
It is a tough one.
That's
save
really
it for
tough.
the end of the show. Let's save it for the end of the show. Stay tuned.
Okay.
For the end of the show. Next game we've got the Broncos at, I can only assume Suncorp, right?
Yeah.
Yep, back Suncorp games against the Raiders, coming off an almost defeat. Who we got in? Blake Moser. Ugh. When is that cunt that's injured going to come back into the team? Matthew, the guy in my fantasy team. When's he coming back? No, the other guy.
Adam Reynolds. Oh, Piakura. I'm not sure. Not yet. Broncos are unchanged this week. A couple players still out. Raiders lose Hosking to shoulder injury. Mariotta's on there, but apart from that, these teams are basically the same.
Yeah, should be an easy win for the Broncos.
Easy win, you reckon?
I reckon an easy win for the Broncos. I think Broncos are 13 plus. Really? You reckon?
Yeah, I think this is hard. Raiders are doing very well this year.
I didn't see that last week. I mean, they were doing well, but I've seen the slide. They almost fucking lost a game to the team that's in second last. I don't know if that's good.
This happens when you only rely on fundamentals. You got to get into your TA.
All right, well, talk to me.
Fib.
Tell me who's going to win and why.
The Broncos are going to win because I don't know who to tip.
Okay, Matthew?
I do think this is a tough game to tip because the Broncos are missing a couple stars. Raiders, they eked out a win against the Titans last week, who were desperate, but Fogarty's been fantastic for them. Also, this time last year, the Raiders actually upset the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. So they're definitely capable of winning. And then later on in the season, the Broncos beat the Raiders in Canberra. They got revenge. I am currently on the Broncos for this game, but this is the game which I've kind of flipped between the two teams quite a bit. So watch this space. Broncos for now.
Out of all the games this round, this is the one you can't decide. Broncos are going to pump them, bro.
I got a feeling.
Clip this for the short. Broncos are going to pump them. Next game we've got the Dogs versus the Knights. I feel like this one's a little bit closer than the last one, boys. I saw a lot of what I liked out of the Dogs last week, and for that reason, I'm going to take the Dogs. 4 points. This is our margin. This is
your favorite team.
My favorite team, the Dogs. I'm always so close to being like, Nick, give me your dad's personal phone number so I can call him and talk to him about the Bulldogs and how much I love them. Dogs by 4 points. Matthew? Fibonacci.
Yeah,
It's a false economy. It's a lure. It's fake. It's all just smoke and mirrors. Once you walk into their Hall of Fame, you realize it fucking
This is just
empty
photos
shell.
of Willie Mason.
Of Mason's Willie.
All of these are Willie Mason. Sorry, Matthew. We interrupted.
Bulldogs and Knights. We know, Bulldogs played pretty good last week against the Storm, who are probably below their best. The Knights, they are unchanged after losing to the Roosters. I thought that the left side attack for the Knights was really good with Ponga and Best carving up the Roosters until Ponga suffered that hip injury, and then he started to slow down and things kind of fell apart there. But one important note here is I was doing my research on this game and these two teams is that last year...
Research.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, weird, right? Last year, these two teams played 2 matches. And in those matches, Newcastle collectively won both those matches 108 points to 6.
Okay.
In one of those games, I believe they won like 66-0 or something, and the other one was like 42-6. So I think Newcastle have the Bulldogs' fucking number. And I'm going to say the Knights win by 10 points.
Benjamin.
Dogsmith.
Dogsmith. Why?
I've got some room to gamble.
All right, I'm also on the Dukes. Next game we've got Sunday.
You're a fucking idiot for tipping the Dogs.
I'm climbing, bro. Miley Cyrus stuff. Next game we've got the Sharks versus the Doys. Doys coming off a loss last week, maybe?
Yeah, it's lost to Parramatta.
Yeah, losing to Parramatta, that puts a stink on you. That I think the Sharks coming off beating the downtrodden Bunnies, it was a good practice round. For me, I'm going to take the Sharks. Benjamin.
This is Waterboy game. What up?
Mm-hmm. Like the movie?
Yeah, these are the Sharks.
No, like the liquid.
Okay. Matthew.
So a couple points. The Sharks are going to debut a fella on the wing because Katoa is suspended. His name is Samuel Stonestreet. Samuel Stonestreet is a fantastic D&D character's name. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
The alliteration in Samuel Stonestreet. Oh yes.
What is he?
Warbrick. He's a winger. Stonestreet.
Sam Stonestreet. What's he in D&D?
Oh, Samuel Stonestreet. I'm thinking maybe just like a Battlemaster fighter.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, a fighter as well. Maybe, someone who's urban, of course.
Yeah.
Stonestreet.
Yeah, human for sure. Yeah, Polearm Master maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like a Warhammer.
Yeah, I could dig that. that. Yeah. So I hope it goes well. They also get Hamlin Ueli for I think his first game of the year on the bench. Cowboys lose to Taulagi. So Valmayer replaces him on the wing. Drinkwater plays his 100th game for North Queensland. That's come up quick, to be honest. Also, so the Cowboys have scored more points than any team this year, the best attacking team of the year. Also, they've also conceded the second most points. So you play the Cowboys, you get into it's a shootout.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a lot of points in this one. If I was a gambling man, I'd be taking the overs on this game. Okay. I think the Sharks win by 8 points, but it's going to be like 34-26.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. Maybe like a little Eero, Chester, anytime overs, something like that.
Yeah. The fantasy double.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're picking up Tom Chester this week, are you?
Might be.
Maybe. Okay, we'll see. Matt and I are versing each other, listener, in fantasy this week. So, tensions are high.
Yeah. There's a cup up for grabs.
It's a belt. And that you don't know it's a belt shows that you're not serious about it.
She's got so many belts.
Did you watch UFC 300 on the weekend?
No.
What happened?
Good fight.
So we can fake our interest if you want.
Gaethje, Max Holloway. Watch the highlights of the repeat of that fight.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
You're a pussy, dude. You're a fucking pussy because if you knew anything about it, you'd be interested.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna ask a question to Matt of something similar.
That's why I'm a pussy, because I don't know about something.
Yeah, that's my logic.
did Rhea Ripley actually hurt herself?
Yeah, she's actually injured.
You watch
She's had-
that fucking.
Yeah.
You watch that gay shit.
Is it
but you
real,
won't
or is
watch
she
the
like gonna
UFC.
come back?
No, it's at this stage
Shoulder,
it looks
right?
real. Yeah, I think she's done something to her shoulder. They wrestle all the time, even if it's not on TV. They do like house shows, and I think maybe she got injured somewhere. But yeah, sad. Mommy's had to vacate her belt.
Fuck.
I know,
That's how you
it's
want
sad.
to do it, though. I guess like. You
Yeah,
can't defend it, just
she
vacate it.
wasn't defeated for more
Yeah.
than a year.
That's why I feel like it's probably fake, because like she's gonna come back and be like, I was never defeated.
Yeah, that's going to be the storyline when she comes back. But yeah, shout out to Rhea Ripley.
Get your fucking asshole on this clit. Come
Yeah.
on. All right, we got a couple comments this week, only 2, from our classic watchers, listeners, creepers. Rugby League History writes, I'm glad that South Sydney and Gold Coast are doing poorly. It's taking the attention away from Parramatta. Parramatta got battered by Canberra, despite only missing 2 team players, have an injury crisis in the lower grades, and have hardly any replacements / good options in the backs. Coupled with the New South Wales Cup and Jersey flag teams being 0 of 5. Ben, shut the fuck up, cunt. Holy fuck.
Come at me.
I feel like, dude, no one need, like, you are the way you are because your parents didn't punch you as a kid. That is the reason for everything that you are right
I
now.
was plenty beaten.
No, you weren't. Definitely not. And it speaks volumes. What do you think about this comment, though?
Matt. Let's draw the spotlight on Matt. How many beatings did he get?
Matt didn't get beatings. Matt did cop a couple smacks, though, right, Matt?
Yeah, I was smacked a few times. I
Yeah.
remember the day when the smacks stopped working. I remember there was a good period there where I was just a really good boy, right? And I wasn't doing anything. And then one day I was testing the waters, and then Mum did I'm gonna count to 3, and she got to 3, and then she gave me a spanking and she hit me, and I remember being like, wait a second, that doesn't hurt.
Kind of like that.
I didn't flinch, and she clocked it. She clocked that I didn't flinch as well. I was just like, I looked back and I'd be like,
the opposite strategy, dude. I used to pretend like it hurt way more than it did, so I'd only get like 1 hit.
You were crying and fearful before the spoon even came out.
That sounds about right,
was
Ben.
Spooned, bell, hand, and finger.
Yeah.
No doubt. Your dad gave you a finger. Adam
Classic
Garreau,
movie
right.
based on that.
Latrell not good enough for New South Wales, not even bench.
Shout out to Tom Green.
And you know what? I agree. Adam Garreau. Is he a Queenslander? Have we clocked that?
If I remember, he's from Caboolture, so I'm assuming he's a Broncos fan.
Yeah, he's a Queenslander. No, Latrell probably. I think from memory, Maguire asked a bunch of players to come to like a retreat or something, and Damien Cook, Latrell, Cam Murray, maybe not Cam Murray, but Cody Walker all declined to focus on the Rabbitohs season. So yeah, no Cody, no Latrell, no Cook. That's good. That's fine. Keep them the fuck away from the New South Wales team, if you're asking me. Go.
I'll take Cam Murray. He's a nice guy. He'll run hard.
I think Cam Murray did come. I think it was the other 3 that didn't come.
What's his name? Dane. What's the Cook? Has he
Dane Cook?
The South hooker?
Not the comedian.
That's Damien Cook. You're thinking
Cook.
of Dane Cook?
No, Damien Cook. I feel like he's lost a bit of his zest over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, lacking zest. But in answer to Adam Groh's comment, does Latrell make the New South Wales side? On current form, no. I think we've got better centers.
He's got an attitude problem.
We do have better centers. Ruben Garrick being one of them, and Zach Lomax. No, I'm going to put Zach Lomax on the wing. I think that's funny. Who's the other center?
Just even if we've got a better winger, just put him there just to fuck with him.
Yeah, no, he's the best winger in the game at the moment.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we'll have Toto on one of those wings. The other winger, I'm not sure. And then we'll probably have Stephen
Check one
Crichton,
next.
maybe.
Critter
Brandon
is the
Best
other
is
center.
around.
Dude, we'll save this for the Blues, the New South Wales Blues episode that I plan on hosting with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, spoilers. Lomax, Toto, Wings, Critter, and who's the other person you said? Garrick in the centers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, all right. Let's a little spoiler. Let's get to that at a later date.
There's 2 goal kickers in there. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
All right, Benjamin, you got or anyone got a hypothetical
What
for
was
us?
the one we did before?
Something about cum, probably. I don't remember. Something about nut sucking and butt fucking. What's that shit that you like, Ben?
Ball suck.
Yeah, ball suck.
Pegging.
No, that
Yeah.
wasn't it.
You still? I
Oh
reveal.
yeah, I remember.
I bare myself.
I remember. It was. Would you rather always come in 10 seconds or never be able to come in your whole life?
10 seconds. I'd like to keep things the way they are.
You're like, I'm getting a 50% increase.
Yeah, fully. Matthew.
I think I'm going to go with the never be able to come. And let me tell you why. Because I think there is a way to access like a different type of orgasm, like some sort of tantric spiritual orgasm that you could probably still maintain. You would never be able to come, but you would masturbate you could orgasm in another way. Because coming in 10 seconds every single time, no matter what, is that's not good for the lady. Yeah, I would climb the mountain of spiritual awakening.
I chewed up beforehand, you know.
I see.
Yeah. Rouse that labia like a hubba bubba.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you just zut and done.
I'm so sorry to the lady listeners. All right.
You could get 20 pumps in 10 seconds.
A pump per half second?
Yeah, you probably could, but I don't know if it's going to be enjoyable. What about you, Ben? What would you do?
I'll go the 10 seconds.
Yeah, you guys are just you're coming every day. Once you see the light like I have, and I postpone, you know that it's not as important. I'll never come again.
Pretty important.
You appreciate the benefits of delayed gratification.
That's right. I've seen the top of the mountain, boys. The view is beautiful.
No, I like it down here in the slums. Benjamin, you're on the Bows?
Bowsmith.
Bows. Matt and I are on the Storm. We're all on the Waz. We're all on the Unagi. We're all on the Panth. We're all on the Sea Eagles.
Yeah, we are. The Eagles.
The Heart with the Titans. We're all on the Bronc.
Yes, for now.
Who's on the Knights? Matt? Just
This guy.
The rest of us on the Dirt. And we're all on the Sharkies. Aquatic Boys.
I believe so.
Cool.
Have you watched the Netflix Unlocked?
I haven't, but leave a
No,
comment.
is it something about cryptocurrency?
No, it's about prisoners.
No, it's like a reality TV show in prison.
Oh, I see. Now I've been watching Fallout.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
What Amazon account are you using?
Weirdly enough, I went on to log into yours and I was still logged into mine. He's taking his shirt off. And I don't have a subscription, but I could watch it. So I don't know who's paying for my account right now, but thank you.
Okay. Probably you.
It's definitely not me. Should we do a full thumbo?
Yeah.
Get thumbed? I'll get my thumbs up for this thumb. Yeah, that's Ben. You're so bad at thumbnails. We got to see your face. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I said a bingo,
Look,
bango,
I'm
bingo.
perfect. I'm like,
I leave the Congo.
one
seems
good. I'm so easy to crop out now, dude, when I do like that.
That's fine, I think. Just don't have props.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching another episode of Fuck Yourself.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, but come on,
So,
do it. You
so
know,
bring-
riff on
bring
it.
Take
a
us-
bit more
take-
juice.
Take
Yeah,
us
shoot
out
it up.
for real.
Yeah, give yourself a bit of this.
Really, you want me to bring zhush in the last minute of an episode of being so flat? All right.
I need a zhuzh.
You guys are flat. You'll be fine.
I don't think we should know that was just a tip. Matt has been Matt, Mike has been Mike, I have been myself. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck anybody else that is in and around and outside your home.
on
If
the
there's
move.
somebody that you don't like,
Give him
life's
the
too
old Bruce
short.
Lohman.
That's right. Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Get
And,
him. That guy's a rapist.
And just the two.
Ben, are you trying to tell us that you like getting pegged, or you're interested in getting a pegging?
Change the topic. Let's get to what we're
Ben.
really here for. I've never been
Wrap
pegged.
that.
It's
been
just about to
pegged.
get good.
Are you not even peg curious?
I have never been pegged.